The butterfly harness is an additional support that is good for children who tend to slump forward. And this mounts this mounts directly to the top edge of the backrest with these two buckles. And the bottom end has the same stamping configuration that you saw on the seat belts. Again, I take out my pen or my key, some other pointy object, and I can insert the bottom mounting points of the butterfly harness. Now, when designing the butterfly harness, we were concerned with getting adequate support to be able to support the upper trunk to keep it back on the seat back. And yet, there's always a concern when doing a support that is in the neck area that you never enter a hazard for strangulation. So we have sewn a label on the bottom edge that states very clearly that this is not the way to hold the child into the chairs with a seatbelt, with the butterfly harness. Must be used in conjunction with a seatbelt. You'll also notice we have a very deep neck troughing that'll also help alleviate that problem. And the way we mounted the seatbelt, the butterfly harness, the socket end is at the bottom and the prong end is at the top, so there'll be no way you can get it upside down, and that which would definitely present a hazard for choking. So that is the butterfly harness. The armrest can be adjusted up and down vertically by depressing this white button, or can be removed all the way for lateral transfers. Has a white trigger on the side that I can use to adjust the angle of the armrest. That's especially nice if you are using it in conjunction with the tray. The tray, this is the one item we did keep from Rifton Seating, has a single hand latch that allows you to mount it to the armrest. Now with the tray mounted to the armrest, I can adjust both armrest angles together, and now we effectively have an easel-type surface that we can manipulate the angle of to enable the child to work on a drawing or whatever activity you want to position that way. An alternative to the armrest is our forearm prompt system. Anyone who has worked with the pacer will be very familiar with the forearm prompts that we offer with the pacer. These are in fact actually the same oval extrusion, same mounting hardware that we use on the pacer. And the reason we introduced this to a chair is because very often a child will benefit greatly by being able to stabilize their upper trunk, even with one arm. If that gives them the anchor they need to enable them to use the other hand in an activity at the table, or with both forearm prompts on, now your chair would look like that. Now one set of forearm prompts may be suitable to have it shared between several chairs within a school. If you want to do that upper trunk therapy, being able to get the child to have their head up so maybe they can interact with a speech therapist. Some people have used it very effectively that way. You have the same flexibility of adjustment that you see with a pacer forearm prompt, of being able to adjust it up and down, loosening the knob, sliding it up and down on the oval extrusion, loosening the knob here to rotate it, or change the angle down or up, or whatever angle you may need to arrive at to fully support a child's hand and arm. So these are the many options that we offer for upper trunk control and head support.